What up, everyone? If you have a Zodiac or know someone who does, this video is for you. Alright, so checking in on your own sign, cross-stalking on other signs. It's what we do, it's what we do. It's all good, boo. But we're going to start right off at Aries and go all the way down to Pisces. Hopefully, I don't press stop in the middle of this and it's all in one video this time. Hey. So what I'm trying to do, just kind of throwing this out there, that I'm trying to do 2 full signs, right? Do your full sign video and then post an all signs check-in, so you're not waiting forever for your sign. It's like almost every other day or daily that we'll be putting out an all signs check-in. And if I don't end up posting every single day, my bad. Please excuse me. I'm a single mother. I do what I can. You know what I mean? Like, I have set schedules for my readings, but life happens. You know what I'm saying? So I try my best to get these out to you as soon as possible and try and figure out a way that you all can get your readings as quick as possible. So, with all that being said, let's get into this Aries. All right. Aries. All right, Aries. 1 minute and 33 seconds for Aries. All right, Aries. Let's look into the situation, see what we got going on for you. Messages for Aries, please, and thank you. Messages for Aries. The Page of Chalices. The Four of Chalices. Dawn. Aries. The Knight of Swords. Okay. What's that about? The Six of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles in the middle to that Four of Chalices. Damn, Aries. The Five of Chalices in reverse. Okay, the reason why I'm laughing. Excuse me, I should probably catch you guys up. All right, get on my level here. All right, so what I see is someone trying to basically like court you, ask you out, and approach you on like offering you flowers or romance or some sort of way, right? And you straight up being like, no, complete rejection, like not accepting any of their offers and being like, no, to the Nine of Pentacles. No, I'll pay for myself. It's like going out on a date and being like, no, you don't have to pay for it. I can. And that being disappointing to this person. This person is absolutely like kind of sad about it with the Five of Cups. And they thought it was going to turn out one way, but it's not. It's like you're not accepting their advances, okay? Over here we have the Knight of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, all right? It's like jumping on equal give and take. I feel like this person is like, once they know a thing, they can't unknow it. And now they're like very intelligent and they're smart, okay? So they know the moves that they have to make it feel like you're giving, like they're giving to you as much as they're giving to you, like equal give and take in the situation. I don't know if I said that right, but you know what I mean. The Three of Pentacles, that's collaborating together for equal give and take. Like, this is jumping on a movement, but however, you're sitting here in this, like, not accepting their offers or anything like that. That's in the future, so no. The Death in reverse. This is you being very, very stubborn of letting go of, you don't want their shit. Like, no. Right now, currently in their energy, you don't want to hear any of that shit. You don't want to hear any offers that they have. I feel like you're insulted by them in some sort of way. The Strength in reverse to the Five of Cups and that, like, I feel like you feel like this person is, like, weak, all right? And I know that's, like, they're holding back more, like, themselves, all right? In some sort of way. Or like the offerings that they are bringing towards you are, like, what the fuck is this? Like, you gotta do a little bit more than that. Like, no, like, I could do that myself. Like, not impressed. Aries not impressed right now. All right, and I feel like this fact is in this person's head. They know this. All right. The Six of Swords in reverse they're probably resisting the fact of knowing what they have to do. They probably are very resistant of moving towards you, right? Because this rejection vibe is serious. Like, I feel like you're very, like, give me a break. Huh. Please. Bitch, please. Chariot in reverse. And the death in reverse. Like, nah. You know, like, pump the fucking brakes. There's no forward movement with you. I feel like, no. Like, this is like trying to get a donkey to move when the donkey doesn't want to move. Jackass energy. All right. The Hangman. All right. Now, I'm gonna clarify this over here because I feel like there is like this person's smart. All right. They have an intelligence to them. They know this. Once they know a thing, they can't unknow it. I said that about the Knight of Swords, but I usually say that about the Six of Swords, right? Which is right here. It came out right here, and this is like a blockage within them. They know what they need to do. They're not really doing anything. They're holding back a lot of their energy, right? Because of like you have done right. Rejected the shit out of them. Now, over here though, this is like in the future, it's pursuing it and equal give and take, collaborate, being able to work together, and like you're giving them what they need and they're giving you what you need. And then to the Hangman, it's kind of like, and then I pull the Justice on top of that. This is like allowing things to happen, all right? Allowing it to come in, even though you're like, no, 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 no. But being like, I feel like they're going to come in with something that's more on your level that you can accept and like it's higher vibrational than what you have been getting. And the Seven of Brushes to this is like waving your white flag to like, I will, it's allowing something in and like it working. One more and then we're moving on. The Ace of Brushes, like, yeah, all of a sudden it working together to accomplish a goal, like, and having it manifest right in front of your eyes because it's like high vibrational and it just works, it just clicks. All right. So I feel like you're mad rejecting someone right now who is gonna like pleasantly surprise you in some sort of way and like come at you, and it's going to create a very high vibrational forward moving kind of thing. I hope that resonated with you, made you feel some sort of way, but we're going to move the fuck on to Taurus. All right, Taurus. Damn. Let's see what messages we have for Taurus. Please and thank you. Look at this. Twins. Page of Wands. Page of Cups. Oh, this is Drew. This is like just having the instinct to go and learn something, to do something because you're very, very passionate about it. You're very excited about it. You want to learn everything about it. It could be something like, not for all, but for some. This is someone, this could be like your kids are interested in something. So like the drive to learn about it is there. And like you, just because you love your kids and it's like passionate to learn about everything about what they love. That is one thing that's not for everyone, but this is also getting like a natural urge to want to learn about something. All right, a natural urge to go and figure it out. All right, and absolutely falling in love with it in the process, getting excited about it. Again, your kids. This is the Empress. This is the Fool's mother. To the Three of Wands. This is stepping outside of your box. So again, it is definitely like looking into something that like you would normally hate. So for example, like with my kids, like my kids are just like most kids right now, but they love the YouTubes, right? And like I'm on YouTube, I can't really judge them for that, you know, but what they do on YouTube's totally different than what I do on YouTube. But they watch like video gamers and stuff like that, and they do stuff like, I don't know, it's like when little kids watch other kids like unwrapping toys on the internet, on YouTube. It's like we as adults are like, that's the dumbest thing ever. But my son, I was even talking about this earlier to someone. Like my son, like he plays video games, and when he gets stuck in a video game, he'll go to those videos and he'll find his answer. And I'm like, that's a way to use it. You know what I mean? And who the hell am I to judge these gamers on YouTube? All right, I will if they're spitting out some nasty content and saying things that I don't approve. Like parental guidance suggested. But like the top YouTuber is a gamer. Or, you know what I mean? Like this motherfucker makes millions off of fucking YouTube. Like, and well, not just YouTube, but merchandise and all that stuff. My kids understand that. You know what I mean? My kids understand like how you make profit off of YouTube. One of my kids has a YouTube channel. He's got videos that hit like 10K, and like his channel is like better than mine. You know what I mean? Like. So it's and what he does on his channel, it's something that it's like a game that he used to play that I used to like totally like be like, do not play this game, it drives me nuts. Now he's turning it into something that is like amazing. He's learning editing, he's making cartoons, he's doing all kinds of he's doing so well in it. You know what I mean? So and that's me as a mother being acceptant to the it's like hearing their music, when your parents always go, "Oh, that's noise." As soon as I started referring to music as noise, I knew I was fucking old. Like, okay, like I was like, oh god. Like, have you heard some of this stuff? Anyways, put my fucking olds away for a second. The Queen of Coins, the Queen of Cups in reverse. That represents them. You are the strength, beautiful, strong force. Yeah, 4 coins in reverse. The five of wands in the middle to the strength. All right, this is holding back from punching someone in the face. Let me just say that. This is like in the middle of a fight and just being the calm, cool, and collective one through it all. All right, you see how it's like taking a muse energy and controlling it. All right, so again, like the vibe of my son, the whole premises of his YouTube channel is based around a game I used to object him playing, all right, because I didn't like it. But what I did is like it was a way of teaching him morals and stuff like that, and like content and what's appropriate and what's not, and like stuff like that. And he's getting better in it over the years. All right, this is holding your ground of something that you normally would want to like about, but being like grounded, not freaking out, chilling, and taming the beast within your energy of calmness. All right, she's taming this tiger right here. Like she's got complete control of this shit. Right? It's like when dogs are freaking out. If you just calm your energy, all the dogs calm. All right, like majority of cases, like if there's other energies around and stuff like that. But if it's like you and your dog, and your dog's bugging out, you calm down, they calm down. Like they follow your lead. All right, it's pack energy. Now this, your pack is upset. All right, this right here, they want. All right, this is being period vibes. Women, all right, I know it, but it's being upset for 3 days, 4 days, and really emotional and getting all up in your feels about something, and then coming out of it and realizing that maybe you're overreacting. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not everyone else, maybe it is a little bit you, you know what I mean? Maybe you did just get a little emotional, so this person is just in their feels right now. They want perfection, but to their detriment with the 8 of coins. So this is like my kid, like, I'm just using this as an example. So, like, adjusting content with a child, or someone who is acting like a child, or someone who's, I'm very upset at the moment, who are standing their ground and want to do it their way. It's like a needing for compromise, right? He wasn't happy. Like he ended up like losing his channel for a couple days or weeks. Oh man, this kid went through some stuff. Like we're like, what are you doing? Like you can't, like you have to. One of our rules is you have to like get the video approved by one of me or his father. You know what I mean? Like we have to like see this stuff, approve this stuff, and then he can go ahead and release, right? Because he's young, It's just they say things, you know, we have to just make sure that it's like appropriate, you know? Kids get crazy. And then it's like wanting it to be their way. Like he dug his feet in, right? He didn't like I have all my parental controls. As soon as he posts a video, I know. You know what I mean? And like once he realized, I think he was holding my phone once and like he was using my phone and all this stuff because like I'm very like make videos. I'm very like for it, but do it appropriately, you know. And then like he posted it, and then my phone dinged and he was like, "Oh shit," no, you know what I mean. So like he knows, you know, like I don't know. It's just a couple days, and once I get used to it, his videos have changed completely. It's an overwhelming feeling of like they're losing it, like the 10 of cups in the middle. It just fell out in the middle. Look at that. The family, the house, the dog, the home, the family. This is just coming from a place of love. All right. It's not judgment. There's no hate. There's nothing like that. It's just coming from a place of love. All right. Now, this right here, the 4 of coins, is feeling less than, cutting yourself short, and all that. I feel like this, the page of coins and the tower in reverse. And I was going to say, like, if it is your children, kids can say the darndest things, can't they? And they can cut your self-worth and all that, and it makes you contemplate whether or not you're doing the right thing as a parent. Stand your ground. All right, it's a learning curve. They may not want it to happen, but once it does, it fucking sucks while it happens. It takes time to get used to it, but it changes everyone's lives forever. All right, let me tell you, like I just gotta say it. Like I'm very proud of my kid, and like in the future, like if he keeps up the momentum that he's doing and stuff, it's gonna change. Like that could be life changing. That could be life changing. You know what I mean? Like, but it's just a learning process with the page of coins. How to get it all together. It's slow. You know, it's not gonna happen overnight. But with like, I feel like your guidance and calmness throughout the chaos, shit will come together because it's all coming from a place of love, and love always rises up. All right, I want to do one more and then I'm moving. The King of Wands. This is passionately like pursuing your passions and like the hustle and yeah. Get it, okay? All right, very interesting reading. We're gonna move the fuck on. I hope that resonated with you. We're gonna move on to Gemini. All right, Gemini. Give you a couple shuffle-roos. I love this deck. Oh, it's got a nice silver gild on it. Oh. All right, the World. It's in reverse though, and it represents them. All right. I already get the feeling of you're waiting on them, but okay, because they gotta finish up shit. You know what I mean? Like the Queen of Swords in the middle, which represents you. She's cold. She's bitter. She's got PTSD. Being honest, being truthful. If I was going to be a king or a queen, it would be at the swords because they do not lie. They tell the truth. They read body language. They've been there, done that. They've seen things. They know. They're very intellectual. They're very sexy. They're cold. They could be manipulative. I'm a Cancer. What can I say? You know, but the Sun in reverse, yeah. And I just heard it didn't make you feel good to say that when it's like being cold and manipulative. That's not what anyone wants to say about themselves. But damn it, you know, sometimes. You know what I mean? Queen of Swords, like she basically like she can explain it to you, but she can't make you understand it. All right? And that's just how it is. All right? Now, in the middle representing you, ooh, and that's just how it is, right? The Knight of Pentacles, which is crossing your T's, dotting your I's, having a system, right? A plan of action. Gonna go for it. This is what we're doing, right? Now, the Ten of Swords. what to tell you. It's like this is the system of what we have to do to release our shadow side. Let's say like trauma. All right, I want to say trauma. Everyone has some sort of fucking trauma in their life. All right, something that they've been holding on to, something that they can't get out of their head, something that is a trigger. All right, a trigger is something that just sets you the fuck off. Right. Mm-mm-mm. And whenever you're triggered, that's something that you have to look inside of you, and that's your shadow work. All right, that's something that you have to work on. So when this subject comes up, you do not get triggered, and you can remain calm. Okay. It's a process. It's something that takes time. All right. And I feel like something that takes time. Yeah. Let's talk about something that takes time. Triggered this person. This person is making you wait because they have to like cut ties. They have to end cycles so new ones can begin. The page of chalices in reverse. Like I feel like they want to move forward, but other people make them nervous to do it. Okay, someone has done something to this person to make them nervous to move forward. All right, they're excited about it. They have butterflies in their stomach, but they're nervous. All right, they're questioning their self worth and if it's even good enough to do so. All right, the Ten of Wands, the burdens on their backs, like they are tying up loose ends right now. Like they're finishing up things. They're finishing up things because I feel like they're obligated to do so. Other people are making them feel like they have to. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse is put together depression. Knowing okay, this is stuff that they don't want to do, but they have to. They absolutely have to. Okay, this is like maybe they've like been like this is not wanting to get up and go to work, but knowing that they have to. They want to sit back, Netflix and chill all day, but they can't. They have to get up. They have to go to work to pay for the Netflix and chilling, right? This is needing to like they have to be elsewhere right now, and I feel like this is like has nothing to do with you. Okay, but here you are sitting in this like cold ass PTSD bitch energy, right? Now, I mean, I just want to be like relatable because I mean, like, it's kind of probably because you've seen this kind of behavior before. It makes you fucking be like, oh, like, is it whatever, chopped liver over here? You know what I mean? It's like you've seen this red flag before or something as a red flag before, but I don't feel as though it is. It doesn't make you feel very good, right? This is you trying to create perfection, but to your detriment. All right, when you're trying to make someone perfect and be on your time and all this shit, like you're gonna be highly disappointed. I'm fucking tell you right now. You're gonna be disappointed when this person has to go because they have to because they're in like it's like a doctor or something like that or an EMT or a firefighter who's like on call all the time. They have to. Like I'll tell you like do you want like a house fire to freaking kill 10 people or for us to chill and eat some ice cream? You know what I mean? Like it's and I don't want to be like I kind of want to I'm gonna fucking say it and I don't want to say it but I'm going to say it. I want to say it but I'm not going to. I am. I just heard grow up. All right, this person just heard like it's like this person saying like grow up. All right, because this is your trigger. This is you, not them. All right, this is you problem, not them. All right, now the Two of Swords making a decision, being torn. The Three of Pentacles. It's you, or you are just trying to see if that, like, because I feel like you feel like they're like throwing up a signal of like cheating. Okay, you gotta throw it out there. Like it's like you feel like they're doing something, collaborating with other people or something like. There's a third party, and trying to decide and sense that out and vibe that out, and the whole energy in this whole room just changed completely. It's fucked up. Like it left. Like this is one of those things where if you're PTSD, don't allow your PTSD to ruin a good thing. All right. Don't allow your PTSD to ruin a good thing. Okay. Now, the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Wands in reverse. and it's my sign for you don't want anyone to know. It's a secret. This is like how much this is all up in your head, man. And you just want to give up. You're like waving the white flag to the thoughts of in your head of being like completely plagued of like thinking about it. This is something that you're going through. Like you were going through it. Like I feel like it's like the thought of someone is doing something bad to you, but they're not. They're not doing anything bad to you. This is you just being like bitter, cold, kind of nasty because you feel like you're crossing your T's, dotting your I's. This is how it has to be. Da, 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 da. I've seen this before, but I want one more to clarify. I'm gonna use a different deck. All right, use a different deck. And clarify this person, the moon, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. All right, they feel as though this is happening to them, not for them. Again, they have to go. They have no choice. All right, it's what is just being thrown at them, so therefore they have to deal with it. Like it's out of their control. It's not like they can control this. Okay, and I feel like they're the moon and the devil in reverse. They're absolutely tied to this. They can't even like they're torn too. They don't know how to do it. It's like, but this is a whole different life. This I feel like it's mad like an EMT or a firefighter or someone who has to go or a manager to a company or something like that. Someone who's like on call all the time has to go. Don't want to, but they have to. It's the way they make their money. It upsets them too. They're torn about it. I know, but like it's a whole different world when they step into work and when they step into wherever they're going or whatever. I don't feel like it's cheating. I don't. Is it cheating? The 5 of stencils to the Ace of Buckets in reverse. No, because I feel like when they're away from you, they feel like they're cutting you short. All right, making you feel less than. They see that this is they understand. No, but however, you know, too bad, Toots. And I know that like this is something you have to get. This is a you problem, not a them problem, and like really understand that I feel like this person would spend time with you if they could. All right, I really do. I really do, and I feel like it's just your own PTSD, like getting you all up in your feels. So I hope that resonated with you, made you feel some sort of way. But we're gonna move the fuck on to Cancer. Oh my Cancer, yeah, Cancer. Yeah, what's up? Messages for my cancers, please and thank you. Ooh. Cancer. The tiny elephants, and that's this card I saw when I split the deck. Alright, that's beautiful. Alright. You're dealing with a good person here. You're dealing with a very good person here. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Alright, Cancer, calm down. You're jealous. You're jealous. You're dealing with a good person. I feel like we just do Gemini. Same fiat vibe already. Alright. Theirs was a little bit more questionable of like I understood why they were like bitter, but this is a very sweet person. The Ace of Wands. Aces. I feel like this is exactly what you're asking for. Alright. I feel like this person has a good way of manifesting. Alright. And when I say that, like manifesting is just like, alright, I feel like this person has a way of putting themselves in all sorts of different positions to have different perspectives in every perspective. Alright. Therefore, they accomplish their goals faster. Alright. They just have an understanding, okay, of how this works, how to make things move. All right, the Queen of Wands in reverse to the Page of Swords in reverse. Well, in the middle representing you is that. And that's a glow up, but I don't know if I like that. This is kind of like when you feel, okay, all right, it is a glow up because the death card just fell out. So this is the ending of how you're going to be. So, all right, so this is like being jealous and being like when you're jealous, it's like giving the silent treatment. Let's put it that way, giving a silent treatment and like you're dead to me kind of vibe. All right, the King of Chalices and the Knight of Chalices. Another glow up. All right, knights become kings. This is like, I feel like you're possibly being a little bit more emotionally intellectual about pursuing love, puppy love, not reacting to your emotions, because this is very reactive right here in the middle, representing it. Very, this is like fiery energy of like, you fuck with the bull, you get the horns, even though this is Cancer. Like, it's allowing that side of you, that's, let's say spiritual gangster, if you will, go. All right. The Temperance in reverse, when you don't see both sides of the story. All right, so this person sees all the sides of the story. You don't. The Empress. This could be like, you could be dealing with like your mother, all right? Not all, or mother archetype, someone who is like a feminine energy. This could be a male and who just has a huge heart. This could be a dude who has a huge heart. All right, someone who just gets everyone, is very nice. Let's put it that way. Someone who's just very caring, very supportive. This is the person who, like, if they have a table full of food, you are allowed to sit. Don't give a fuck who the fuck you are. Are you hungry? You eat. All right? That. All right? This is a person who can work with anyone. This is very, very, amazing kind of energy. I really, really appreciate that. The Four Swords in reverse. It's so crazy. It's like this terrible energy next to this beautiful energy, right? I feel like that's funny because I feel I'm not even gonna say it. All right, hold on. I will, but give me a second. All right. The High Priestess. It's like not coming out with it. It's like speaking in rhymes and riddles like I just did. Okay, and this is being very forgiving to a fight. Now, with all this that is being said, I feel like you have been being fucking bitter, cold, jealous, kind of acting like an ass. All right. Cancer? No, never. You know what I mean? Emotional? No, never. Okay? It's kind of ending of that cycle of being that emotional ass, all right? And being the one who's jealous and all this stuff and da-da-da, because you're up against someone who is very nurturing, caring. There's growth here. This is a very stable energy. This person who can see, like your mother would, like, love you no matter what kind of feeling. That is this kind of feeling. This is like, they'll make anything work. You know what I mean? If it needs to get done, we'll do it. The Six of Chalices to the world. This is doing anything for your kids kind of feeling too. Didn't get like to the giving the world to your children. That is just something that, side note, but this is a completion of a cycle with having a crush, all right, or someone, or an ex or something like that. This is someone, you could have kids with them, possibly. Forgiving to fights that you've had. The Eight of Swords, where you thought that your hands were tied, possibly. Like, this is how you're reacting. Like, I feel like you're gonna be given no choice in the matter but to forgive them. All right, this is just how it is. Like, I forgive you now. Like, death, we're done with this cycle, so something beautiful can begin. This is ending the cycle of you being a fucking asshole to a person, so like a relationship can grow better, all right, and grow into something else. Let's look into this Empress, the Page of Pentacles. This is something over time. Like, okay, pages. All right, and the pentacles closest to the Empress. It's the Queen of Empress. The page is to the Queen. Let's scroll up. So, and it's taking your time to learn how to be like this mature, like how to be this mature feminine energy of just having perspective, being able to look at everything. With the tiny elephants and the Empress, it's like being able to like be a really good mom or be a really good parent or feminine like a nurturer. Let's put it that way, nurturer. All right, because you can be a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. Like being a good nurturer and looking at the perspective of them. All right, it's possibly taking them a long time. They have not always been like that. All right, they probably had to get to. They were once like you, is what I just heard. All right, they were once like you, and they possibly like they had to hit rock bottom before they rose up. All right, now the Chariot, Cancer. They were once like you, all right? And it's forward movement. It's going to be your own forward movement to slowly process like how this works and how to the Emperor. So the Empress and the Emperor, and that just came out like slick shit. And once you start maturing, and I feel like it's like energetically matching with a person and coming together when it happened. Like this person, it's like catch up. All right, it's just like just catch up and stop being bitter, stop being jealous, stop this little and let's come together and make sense. All right, makes sense. And I feel like this person's they put themselves in your shoes. They kind of get where you're coming from. All right, that's their own growth. Right, it took them a long time to do that too. I'm just saying, like that shit didn't happen overnight. They were probably like fighting this as well, but they get it, and I feel like they have an idea, a plan of action, and this is gonna manifest in this way. All right, like how, like again, you have your hands are tied. You have no choice but to forgive them because their energy is more grounded in the growth and in nurturing and caring, and like they have a plan. They know their end goal. Let's say that you possibly do not. All right, so this is manifesting out the way that they intend. Okay, it's just and it's nothing bad. It's not bad. All right, it's just like how it has to be. I don't know. The Seven of Chalices, a lot of different subjects. I feel like things will like that's kind of good. All right, the way I'm looking at that, the Knight of Swords, yeah. All right, and the Five of Wands. All right. It's like having a fight over a lot of different things, and then once you're coming to like terms and start growing and getting over your goddamn self and coming to their level and vibrating to one, when two become one, then you're receiving bountiful things like lots of different options are in front of you, like all of a sudden, like just by like it's like a little bit of manipulating how the situation was before into something beautiful that is more abundant and has more options. All right. So, and I just saw the Page of Chalices, so that's the Page of Cups. So it's being excited about the future. All right. I hope that resonated with you, made you feel some sort of way. But we gonna move the fuck on to Leo. All right, Leo. Messages for Leo. Please and thank you. The Knight of Wands. All right. High Priestess in the middle representing you. The Wheel of Fortune. The Palace of... Oh, shit. I feel like you're dealing with someone who's missing the point. And they're missing the point completely. It's like you are just... It's okay. So it's that feeling, all right? When you're dealing with an evolved person and when you're dealing with a non-evolved person. You can be in a group... Say you're in a room full of people. And you start talking about vibrations and you start talking about like atoms and physics, quantum mechanics, or any kind of little weird like metaphysics or metascience or something like that, like off the wall fucking subjects where you have to kind of think outside of the box and like people who have been down rabbit holes, right? Who are woke. Let's put it, who are woke and evolved in some sort of way, all right? You can tell who is not because they will not stick around for that conversation. They will change the subject. They will avoid the point. They will straight up get up and leave, all right? Because they just don't get it. It's like whoosh, talking about it. It's like talking like a mechanic talking to a 16-year-old girl who knows nothing about cars and all about like I don't know her fashion designer labels and stuff like that. It's like everything this mechanic says to this teenage girl is gonna go right over her head. She doesn't even care. She doesn't even care. She doesn't want to be in the fucking mechanic shop. Are you kidding me? Ew! Like not even on the same level. You know what I mean? It's that. This person doesn't get the point of what you're saying. You are on some mystic shit, and they don't get it. Because in the middle representing you is the high priestess. You're talking in rhymes, riddles, and I feel like this person wanted to actively pursue you as well because we have the Knight of Wands. And I was like, ooh, you have somebody who wants to get you. Like, they're coming at you hot, coming in hot. And then when I put it down, he was going the opposite way. He's going away from you, all right? And then the Palace of Cups being in reverse. It's not seeing the bigger picture. You just don't get it. And with you representing as a high priestess, it's like the things that you're saying are going right over this person's head. They don't even get it. They're missing the point. All right. So, clarify that high priestess to the Queen of Coins. All right. You can be trying to possibly get your point about like, say this is like, and just throwing out an example, okay? Say this is like someone wants to really date you or something like that, right? And you're like, I can't have kids on like every single day of the week. Like, I just can't, you know what I mean? And they're like, but no, I want to. And like, I'll come over. And it's like, I have my kids here and like, I barely know you. Like, you're not coming here. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. Feel like, no, it's like they're not respecting like the obvious, possibly because they don't have kids. You know what I mean? They don't understand that. They're like, well, that makes no sense. You know what I mean? Like putting up a boundary of not being able to meet a child until like, so many months have gone by, and then being like it going completely over their head. They're like, why don't we just like hang out and be best friends? You know what I mean? They don't understand the evolved nature of that decision. Okay? Now, because that must come down. We have the Wheel of Fortune to the Knight of Cups, man. Two knights crossing each other. Right. Now, eventually this person may come around and they may get it. Or they may not. Or no. They may no. They're going to come back at you. I feel like they're going to come back at you again and still not getting it. But they're going to come back at you a little bit sweeter. Let's put it that way. Like, they're going to try. They're very immature and confused. Two knights on the table signifies confusion for me. They're confused to why they don't get, like, you're speaking, like, a language, you're clicks and pops to this person. They just do not understand what you're saying. They don't get it. They don't get you, but they like you. To the Queen of Cups. And the Three of Wands. They see that you're very caring and nurturing and loving and care. Like, they like you a lot. And they want, and, like, you're outside. Like, the fact that, like, you could be talking about all this, like, woozy, mystical stuff and whatever. Like, tarot, talking about tarot or something like that. They don't understand it, but it's different. That's different. That's outside of the, you're so outside of the box to them that's fucking cool. You know what I mean? So I feel like they're going to continuously, time and time again, try. It's someone who has, like a crush on someone who is just like, you don't get me. You know what I mean? Like, no, I got priorities. You're very grounded in your energy. Yeah, no, you don't want nothing to do with this person. Like, this is like, well, leave me alone so I can do my tarot by myself. Or, you know what I mean? Play with my crystals and shit like that and be all innovative and different by myself. Alright? This is like, I feel like this is like, please don't show up. Please don't show up. You could be dealing with Virgo. You could be dealing with Aquarius. Pisces. So with all that as well, dealing with a Virgo, Aquarius, and Pisces, you could be dealing with a very emotional person who is like, they want to Casanova you, like talk their way through this, okay? And like, they're stubborn, grounding energy of like, this like relentless energy. Let's put it this way. With those three signs put together, it's like their emotions are making them relentless. All right. And they want to try and figure it out and figure out like how they can help you and stuff like that. And like, just talk to them, and they're very drawn to you. They're very like, you're so different to them. This right here, it's like they're trying to just, they don't want to drop the ball on you. It's kind of funny. Like they feel like they've dropped the ball on you. And like, nope. Just saw the Judgment card, the Ten of Coins, the Three of Cups. They could be talking to friends who are involved and they are not, and their friends could be kind of like throwing them down some rabbit holes for the first time to catch up. All right, anyways, that's like, I mean, it's fun, and I don't want to say it like catch up like that, like they're beneath you. They're not. They're not. They just don't get. They're not on the same wavelength as you. They don't understand the things that you understand, and vice versa. But they really like you, so they're like, I don't know. They're trying, but the Eight of Wands. I came in like a wrecking ball. This person. I feel like this person is just coming in and fuck shit up. It's so funny. It's so funny. Oh, the Ten of Swords. The Devil. And what's underneath that? The Eight of Pentacles. Man, we're going to talk about obsessed. This person. Now I'm starting to get annoyed. Alright. I was annoyed, and then I got annoyed. I got mad at myself for being annoyed at this person, because you should never, like, you can't help, like, what other people know, and if they don't know the same things that you know, like, that's nothing against them. I'm sure they know a bunch of shit that you don't know. You know, it's like a mechanic. You know what I mean? And like, I'm sure that teenage girl can school that mechanic on a Gucci bag. You know what I mean? Like, Michael Kors, what? Like, and that stuff's money. Like, choose your playing field. It's just different types of people. Like, I don't know. I feel like this person's gonna come in real fast, tell you like everything, how you make them feel. All right, how bad you've made them feel. All right, to the Two of Cups and how much they fucking love you. All right, to the Two of Swords, and it's like they're having a hard time deciding how to approach you with a cup of love too. It's like they don't know. They're possibly like, when the time is right and divine timing. All right. My thing about that, like, I was even getting annoyed with this earlier. So the fact that this person is thinking that kind of annoys me as well. So within divine timing, yes. That is all true. But one thing that a lot of fucking people get wrong with this shit in the manifestation, it takes inspired action. All right, you have to, like, you can't just be like, well, this is gonna happen eventually, and then one day we're gonna go into the grocery store and all that stuff. Well, yes, okay, that can happen. However, there needs to be inspired action to create, like, get your goals. If this is like what you want to do, you got to take the proper steps to get there. Like, I'm just saying, like, I don't know, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna pull like 2 more cards, and then we're gonna move on. So advice, please, because I'm fucking annoyed now. And it's so funny because what's trigger? Trigger is something that, like, you know, we need to work on. What's annoying? I feel like it's just this person. And then the tiny elephants comes out. That's being able to put yourself in their shoes. And that's how you fix a trigger. Right? Once you understand why it's happening, right? You look at it every perspective, in every single angle. You put yourself in their shoes. And then you start relating to it, and you can be like, oh, I get it. If that was me, I'd probably feel that way too. And then we start healing and understanding and changing our perspective. The Five of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Swords. 4 to the 5s, those steps, being sick and tired and having a fight. It's like coming to a breaking point, and then that comes up fast. It could have just all of a sudden fast. That's why this person wants to come in and be like, The Page of Wands. They're just driven. This is something that is just gonna, like, they want inspired. They're gonna have the inspired action. Let's put it that way. There will be inspired action. Okay? Something inside of them that they just can't, like, stop. The Empress and the Emperor. The Empress and the Emperor. There ain't stopping that. Alright, there's no stopping that. It's twin flame energy. Alright. You're dealing with a very interesting energy. Like, I'm annoyed by it. And that is what a twin flame does, am I right? The King of Pentacles right here, this big dick energy. And this is growth. Alright. This person's gonna teach you how to deal with your triggers. And I'm just realizing, I'm like, ew, I'm a Cancer. What did I just say? Oh, God, great. So, anyways. I hope that resonated with you, made you feel some sort of way. We're going to move the fuck on to Virgo. All right, Virgo, 5131, what up? 1. All right, Virgo. Crack my back. Like a glow stick. The 3 of Buckets in the Sun. Crack my back like a glow stick. This is like cracking your friend's back and making him feel all great. Oh. This is also going on vacation with friends, feeling good, hanging out, partying, feeling like it, raising your vibrations. The Queen of Wands. This is like being like the highlight of the party, right? Being all eyes on you, right? Everyone likes you. It's like if Beyonce walked into the room. You know what I mean? Everybody would be like, hey, say, pump the brakes. Everyone's like, pump the brakes. Look at that. The Moon. Dreaming. So, to the 8 of Stencils. This is someone who has you up on a pedestal. Let me put it to you. This is, alright. This is someone who has you up on a pedestal. This is someone who sees you as, like, Beyonce, alright? And this is like, pump the brakes. You, like... It's like a person who is, like, in awe with you, and then they're like, whoa, slow down. I feel like they want you to be something that you're not, trying to create perfection, but within their detriment, and they're delusional. They're thinking they're in a different realm here. They're, like, fucking out there, like, pump the brakes. They're fucking out there because they think that you're, like, fucking something that you're not. And what's this? The 6 of spray cans in reverse to the Mama of Buckets in the middle representing you. This is once you know a thing, you can't unknow it. And it's a blockage. It's not going with the flow. And this is I just heard arrogance, but let me clarify that. Let me clarify the Mama of Brushes, please. The Death in reverse. To the 8 of Cups. Alright. Now look at this. Alright. This is like the fact that this person has you up on a pedestal. You have possibly walked away from this person, right? Oh, you make me sick. And I always think of Eminem. You make me fucking sick to my stomach. Every time I think of you, I puke. Right? And this is like, no. Like, and this is, This is resisting forward movement because you are so like yourself have I feel like you're putting yourself on a pedestal as well. All right, this person has you on a pedestal because you have yourself on a pedestal. So they're seeing you as you're projecting yourself, okay? All right? Okay. All right, and you have walked away from this person. All right, you possibly can't get this thought out of your head about it too. You're addicted to the fact that like you did this or something. It's weird. All right. To the mama of buckets in reverse. You are upset for a couple days, all up in your emotion, and feeling some kind of way, and then realizing, coming out of it, that it was just you being in your feels, getting all like. And when I say feels, I don't mean like low crying kind of feels. I feel like it's the high vibing, like all up in my feels, like I'm feeling my fucking self. All right. Yeah. Okay. Now let's move on. The Hermit in reverse to the Ace of Brushes. Now, you're going to end up manifesting what you genuinely vibrate at, what you truly, genuinely believe in yourself to be. So you can have this projection of what you want people to fucking think you are, right? This is like the Instagram life. This is like the fucking Facebook life, or telling people that you're one thing and acting one fucking way and having all the self-confidence in you when you really don't, all right? When you're just like not really that, okay? Your inner vibration is what you're going to receive in your reality, all right? Now, and I don't feel like it's being the life of the party. I feel like this is an introvert acting like an extrovert. That's all it is. And I don't feel like you're like portraying this big fat like it's not quite like saying you're cooler than what you are. Virgo, you're cool as shit. All right. I'm not trying to say that. What it is it's like an introvert like acting like an extrovert. All right. That's all I mean. Okay. And this person is thinking, well, ooh, extrovert here. Let's like, and then it's like pump the brakes. No, wait, no. It's realizing that's not what they are. What's this person? The Ace of Buckets, because it's like you're not showing up. Okay, you're not showing up. It's like you could be like the life of the party and all this person. And this person's like, yeah, let's go party. And you're like, I don't want to party. Can we just stay home? No, like, not tonight. Like, I have my period because she's in reverse, and this is usually period vibes. Can we just eat ice cream tonight? Like, the seven is stencils. This is that old, like, putting time and, like, planting seeds for the future. Like, kind of, okay, so I get the feeling of like an old couple vibe, like they've been around for a while. And what do you do? Like, you're not going out every single night when you've been dating for a long time. You end up like sitting at home, eating and watching TV and just like, watching Wheel of Fortune and Netflix and chilling all night. Six of stencils, equal give and take. Being in a position to give. Six of seven, that's steps. I feel like it's in you to be able to give that to them. Totes. Totes. Because, like, you wouldn't be, like an introvert. You're an introverted extrovert. Like, this is the only... This is big vibes. And I feel like this person expecting way more from you than you're willing to give. Okay? It's within you to be going out every single night, but I feel like you're like... Alright. The Papa of Brushes doesn't get up and go. This is no get up and go. No. No action. One more. The world. It's the world. It's the ending of a cycle. So a new one can begin. To the judgment. Bad judgment calls. To the Eight of Wands. Pumping the brakes. This is also could be like you being like, I don't want to go out. That's a bad idea. If we go there, this so and so's gonna be here. This is gonna happen. It's just gonna turn out fucking bad. You know, like, no, I'm done with that noise. It's like they were maybe like this, like they want to go to a party or something like that, and they're like, "You want to go, right, right, right?" And you're like, "No, that just sounds like a stupid idea." Do you know who would be there? Do you know what the situation would be? That'd be a bad decision. So why don't we just stay home? Alright. One more, then I'm moving on. The Fool. Okay. Well, solo dolo. This could end up like getting you like single. All right, if you're in a relationship with this person may be like, you're not what I think you are. You know, pushing you off your pedestal. This is you ending up being by yourself. They may end up going and you staying by yourself home. Like, it is what it is. Like, it could be like a new way of your maturity, really. You know what I mean? Like, it's a new way for you that they're possibly not used to out of you. Okay, it could be like, you know, I'm just getting older now, you know. Even though the Fool is young and very naive, but it's like, I just feel like it's a new way of being for you, and it's you're throwing this person off. I kind of want to. I'll look into this person a little bit for you because I don't. The Six of Wands in reverse. You're not making this person happy. To the Emperor. Alright. That's masculine. And, like, this person's logical brain is like, then we ain't friends. Like, to the Four of Swords. Like, no. They're... Woo. That just happened. Excuse me. Oh, man. Doing it. You guys. I don't even edit, and you guys, whatever. Hopefully. If I don't move, it should be okay. Alright, so. Fuck it. I'll just keep it. Whatever. Now, I feel like this person feels like they're it's funny. It's like they don't. I feel like they feel like you're like, okay, dad. You know what I mean? Like they don't want to be friends with their father or something like that, or friends with like. It's like tired vibe, like an old man vibe. Well, sometimes it's what's best. Like if Virgo doesn't want to go out because they think it's a bad decision, well, guess what? This person, like you. It's not your responsibility to be this person's perception of you. You are what you are. Whatever they take in as what they think you are, that's not what you are. Like, alright, anyways. So, moving the fuck on. I hope that resonated with you. We're moving the fuck on to Libra. Alright, you know what? I can't do this. I did this in my last video and I left it and it drove me nuts when I watched the replay, so don't mind me. I'm fixing it. There we go. Okay. Alright, we're getting into it. Changes. Libra. This is how I edit. Just hopefully nobody sees that part. Alright, Libra. What's up, Libra? Let's see what messages we have for Libra. Ooh, yeah, boobs. Coming in hot. Seeing both sides of the story. All of a sudden, it's just going to hit you. You're going to get it. That's an aha moment if I ever saw one. Something moves in fast, and I feel like you like it. You see both sides of the story. It's like being the devil's advocate. It all makes sense. All right. The Hangman. This person's just kind of hanging out, waiting. The 9 of coins in the middle, which represents you. Beautiful. All right. Leaves. The King of coins. Well, gang. All right. Big dick energy. What did I just say? Big dick energy. And that, like, came out, like, weird. All right. To the Tree of Life in reverse. That came out weird. It's a reverse. This is like... I'm going to shut up before I say it. Oh, God. Well, Libra. In the middle representing you. It's the 9 of coins and lovers in reverse. Okay? This is a whole lot of self-love. This is honoring, loving yourself, and this is being self-abundant. You are in a whole energy that is really good. All right, the Two of Swords, and you're in a position where you yourself have to make a decision on your own. Like, I feel like it has to do with finances, and it has to do with your romantic side of yourself and having to make hard decisions, even though you were a person who is like put together. Like, you have self-love, you honor and love yourself, you put self-care into yourself, you pay for yourself, like, you're put together. You're very, very well aware, but you're up against a very hard decision right now. Being at a fork in the road, and I feel like it has to do with this other person here because the Hangman represents them. They don't know either. I feel like they're waiting on you, waiting on you. To the Eight of Swords, their hands are tied. This is not in their hands. This is in your hands. Like, their hands are tied to the situation. There's nothing they can do but wait. Now, to the Two of Cups. A soulmate, that's love. This is like, this person's just like, I feel like they can't control the fact that they love you too. Like, their hands are tied. They're just gonna sit here and wait. It's like self-sacrifice. I feel like they possibly like would want to move, but they know that they're not, so they're just hanging out, right? And not waiting on you to make a decision, all right? The King of Coins to the Tree of Life, and then the Eight of Wands in reverse. This is pumping the brakes. This is making a decision of realizing that something isn't right, right? And this is beautiful. This is a good energy of paying all your bills, with the Nine of Coins being in the middle representing you, yeah, and being like the one everyone looks up to, making just good solid decisions when nobody knows what to do. It's coming to you and making, like, I feel like when the world is upside down, coming to you, getting good decisions and grounded energy, like, so you're like, pump the brakes, the sky is not falling, you know what I mean, like, and everyone believes you that the sky is not falling, all right? Now, the King of Cups and the Page of Wands, all right? You're a very emotionally intellectual person, all right? You have a lot of logic behind you. You have two kings, and they're both, I like these two kings. They're both like, yeah, like, they're good decision makers, right? They're the ones that I would say are like, they care about people. They are doing what's best for everyone, making logical decisions, that like removing emotions and just doing what's best, and because you love them. Like, there's emotions there, like you love, like, don't get me wrong, and I feel like the I feel like the smartest thing that you feel like you can do is like go after what makes you feel like super fucking, like you have no choice but to, right? The universe is going to drag you by your ear towards this, right? You're going to have, I feel like you're going to, the Knight of Wands. I was going to say, I feel like you're going to be not emotionally less, but not reacting to your emotions, not really getting all up in your feels about it, just being like, this is time, this is what I need to do. This is like, it's like going out on a date at the perfect timing because you know it. It's like all of a sudden you get this mad good idea of like doing something like this and this and this, and being very like, yeah, that sounds good, let's go do that. You know what I mean? Instead of, and then actively pursuing those kind of ideas. Pages and Knights, that's kind of like a young, passionate kind of thing, because it's both the wands. Wands are manifesting to me. It's like your drive, what puts a fire under your fucking ass, and like you're doing this because you want to do this, because you're in a position where like you get to do whatever the fuck you want to do, like, because you are emotionally mature to the subject, you're financially set, and like, so like I feel like you are picking and choosing what you want to go after and what you want to do. I feel like you have someone over here who like loves you, like Two of Cups, and they feel like their hands, like they don't know what to tell you. They do. Like, they're just waiting. So, and then the King of Swords, they're honest too. If I was going to be a king or a queen, it would be of the swords because they do not lie. They read body language. Like, this person is completely like, they're honest, they're truthful. They could be very blunt. They could be like, and I feel like this is admirable. All right, this person is just hanging out, waiting, your balls in your court kind of thing. The Hermit, and they're just, I feel like they're by themselves. They're alone. There's separation between the two of you. You, again, throwing off self. So I don't see like coming together. There's definitely there probably was one at one point in time. There's a reason why this person's like, hey, but so let's move on. Get a couple more. New. Let's find out about this Hermit. The 9 of Wands and the 10 of Wands on the next episode of Snaps. This motherfucker, alright? The separation is absolutely, like, they're tired of it. They don't like that. They don't like being alone. They don't like segregation. They don't like that. No. But their hands are tied, so they feel like they have no the world. It's an ending to a cycle, so a new one can begin. This is kind of, is it like rejection? The 8 of Wands. Coming in fast. 8, 9, 10. These are steps. It's like kind of like, it's like a time frame. It's like the ending of a cycle, so a new one can begin. It's like this is a burden on their back, so they've been working on it, but they need to release it. All right, if it's meant to be, it'll come. You know what I mean? Coming in hot too. It'll come in hot too. It won't even fucking like with the 8 of Wands. It's coming in like a wrecking ball. They'll come in like a wrecking ball if it's worth it. So I don't know. The death out with the old, out with the new, so something else. So I feel like this person is not going to wait on you. All right. If it's not you, then something better. If you want to be single and by yourself, then fine, be single and by yourself. That's fine. But this person I don't feel is waiting. The 2 of Chalices, and I'm pulling it out on your side, right on top of the King of Cups, who is the emotionally intelligent guy here, who's making moves when it's right and not reacting to it and all that stuff. He's a romantic as well, and it's 2 of Cups. Yeah. All right. I don't even want to say it. Jeez. All right. If you're feeling froggy, leap. Let's put it that way. And it's like, if you feel the passion enough to do so and you feel like this is soulmate, it will happen. And I feel like it's like, I'm getting frustrated. It's funny. The 7 of Chalices. Damn, that's a lot of options in front of you, and like having a lot of different things to pick and choose from. The 2 of Chalices. 7 of Chalices, being overwhelmed by that, to the Knight of Pentacles. Needing a new system, a new way of thinking, and I feel like you possibly, like, the 2 of Swords, still trying to make that decision. Like, I don't know. The Page of Chalices. This is active, like, being excited about the future, getting butterflies in your stomach, actively pursuing something. So, I don't know. If you like it, you like it, because I feel like you're in a position where, like, you're good either way. So that's kind of why you're like, but the fact that you need to make a decision came up, like the hard decision of doing something, like, needs to come up. So I guess decide what you're doing with all that. And we're moving the fuck on. Scorpio. 1, 14, 14, 14. 14, 14. That's Scorpio. The 10 of Swords, which represents them. The 7 of Brushes in reverse, which represents you. And the 10 of Pentacles. All right. This is giving into someone's bullshit, kind of. This is giving into someone else's problems. This is someone who has a problem that they really can't help. And that's probably why you're giving into it, because it's like, they can't help this. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to hold it against them. Alright. Good for you. I like that. That's nice of you. Yeah. To the 5 of stencils, because you've been in that position before. You could be... Alright. I'm also going to say, I feel like you're possibly in a position to, right now, where you can't do anything. I feel like right now you're in a position where, like, they need help and their hands are tied. You put in the white flag, but there's not enough money, though. Alright? The Justice in reverse to the 2 of buckets. You absolutely adore this person, but there's not much you can do about it. Like, I don't know. Like, you don't see how you can make this work. You don't see how this is gonna work. It's like someone who's like, help, I'm in jail and I need bail. And you're like, I got you. How much you got? How much you need? And they're like, $1 million. And then you're like, like, fresh out, you know? Like, yeah. Alright, this is the 7 of coins. So this is a person who has been around for a while, so that's why they would call you when they're like, I have no one else to call. My hands are tied. I'd like help. Alright, the world in reverse is tying up loose ends so new ones can begin. This is like seriously like a person who has to take care of a debt or something like that and end the like pay off something. And they're coming to you and you're like, I don't have the money for that. Like, you know, they're trying to like end something. Trying to create perfection, but to their detriment. It's them trying to pay off their bills or something, pay off something real fast, and coming to you with this problem, and you not being able to give them the help that they want, or that they're expecting. You're not in that position. You know what I mean? 10 of coins was there. All right, because this person is someone who is there and it has been for a while. I feel as though like you figure it out. Like, it'll be there in some sort of way. Maybe not the way that you want it, but 3 of coins is collaborating with others. Alright? This is the lovers. Collaborating with others who possibly love them as well, alright? And working with people that you love and who are drawn to you. It's like this person, you could have, like, people you know. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, they owe me a favor, they love me. You know, the Empress. Alright? This could be like, let me ask my mom, or something like that, and in the process of doing this, you two collaborating each other, it sparks growth within your relationship, and your love grows stronger, alright? This is a bonding experience. Yay. Right. To the 5 of buckets. Yay. Like, I'm like, yay, a bonding experience, and it doesn't sound like, yo, I need bail. Like... the process of getting bail money, it's like, or not necessarily bail, but that's like, I'm in a situation, I need help getting out, and you can't help them, but you know someone who can, and the fact that you help them like that, like, makes the bond go stronger in a disappointing situation where you thought it was going to turn out one way and it didn't. Like, you know what I mean? It's like trauma bonding in a way. To the 9 of spray cans, being all up in your head, constantly thinking about it, like it's on your mind always. The 6 of stencils about how they fire. The equal give and take, that creates the bond. Trauma bonding. To the 8 of buckets in reverse, and then wondering if it, like, you should stay or if you should go, because trauma bonding isn't always that great. I just want you to know. Alright, that means that there's still trauma. Alright, that's unhealed. Unhealed. The 4 brushes. Oh, geez. Alright, so this is person possibly celebrating with the person that you've gotten out of the trauma together. And celebrating together. The sister stencils and the brother of brushes. But no, okay, this is like over time, slowly, you're gonna end up getting fucked over, cheated on, or like, no, like shady ass behavior. No. Don't trauma bond, alright? Trauma bond with your friends, alright? The Tower, having a sudden realization of, oh, shit. To to the Four of Spray Cans. That you just fucking over it and exhaust you. That the shit will exhaust you. Right? This is like a person who has drama and they want to bring drama into your life. Alright? But you helping them, probably because you're very highly empathic, right? And you want to help them. So you do so, and then you bond, right? Because this person's like, oh, you help me. I love you. You know what I mean? It's no. Alright? No. Don't do that. Like, sure, help a person out. Whatever. But don't play yourself, because I feel you're dealing with someone who's like, they're not going to change their ways. Sister of Buckets, and they're going to act romantic, though. To the Six of Spray Cans. No. No. In reverse. Because it's a blockage. Like, they're not going to go with it. It's not going to feel like it flows correctly. It's going to exhaust you, and you're going to end up playing yourself. Because you're swooped up with the romance of it. Alright? Slowly over time, though, the ugly, nasty head of the trauma bond will come out. So, just be careful. Just be careful. Okay, I love you. I hope that resonated with you, made you feel some sort of way. We're gonna move the fuck on. Scorpio. Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio. Are you Sagittarius? Sagittarius. Vanessa. Just don't mind me. Alright, Sag. See what we have for you. We have the Temperance. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the middle representing you. And the Judgment. Well, damn. Alright. In the middle representing you is the Queen of Pentacles. And it's clarified by the World. This could be, being the one to make a decision for everyone to end something. Alright, so a new cycle can begin. Doing what's best for the kids and family, and like, it's just what's best. Like, I know it sucks, but like, you know, it's like, I just got the thought of, like, you know, being like the dad in the family and being like, you know what, we just gotta take the dog out back because, you know, it's getting kind of sick and old and we may want to put it down, you know what I mean? And being the one that has to make that decision. But it's just taking care of everyone and everything and ending things when it has to, when you can see their side and your side, and it's like, it's just what's best, and it kind of sucks, and I hate to be the one to make this, but like, they're in pain, we're in pain, it's all in pain, this is painful. Right, anyways, so now that was aggressive. So the Eight of Chalices in reverse to the Temperance. All right, now this person, all right, could be walking away from you, like getting this really urge to like walk away from you. So it's it's kind of like having to make a bad decision about, like, not a bad decision, a hard decision on a tough subject like that, right? But it's like you got to do it, and then them understanding, yes, I understand. I see it. They understand, they get it. But they can't stick around for it, okay? It's something that they can't stomach. They don't want to. They don't know. All right? Now, the Judgment is clarified by the Eight of Swords in reverse. Now, the Judgment is crossing the Eight of Chalices. You could be wanting to, like, this could be like a legal situation. You could have court with someone who just like wants to walk away from a situation, and it's like, no, they're possibly releasing some sort of perception because now they see your side of the story. So it's like, you know, their hands are no longer tied to this in court. Okay. Not for everyone, just for some. Doing what's best right now isn't so burdensome, is another thing that's coming out. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's put together depression. Again, this is okay. All right. Back to the dog. and putting down a dog or something like that, being the one that has to make that decision and not wanting to, all right? The Nine of Pentacles, when it's in reverse, is put together depression. It's wanting to sit in your bed, Netflix and chill, not get out of bed, not go to work, but knowing that you have to get up, you have to get out of bed, you have to go to work in order to pay for the Netflix and chill. Like, it's doing something that you really don't want to do, and it makes you depressed to do so. Like, you'd rather stay home, like, you know what I mean? But you're the one who has to take care of these things. You're the one who has to take care of these things with a heart of gold. Let's put it that way. All right, that's why I feel like it's I'm turning to, like, you have to be the one who decides that, like, we have to put the dog down or something like that, or get rid of a dog or do something like that. And I don't know why I'm going with the dog, but it's ending with the cycle. For the Four of Pentacles, it could be something that is it's ending up costing you money, you know, like, this is ending up being a muddy pit. We have to get rid of it, right? And I know how insensitive when I'm referring to it as a dog, but when I started saying that, I thought of car. All right, so it wasn't really, it's like putting tons of money into a car that's just dying. Oh my god. So anyways, the Four of Chalices, not accepting any offers, feeling very alone on this subject, right? The Four of Swords in reverse. This is like, being very sick, okay? The High Priestess, and some sign for you don't want to know your intuitive nature on the situation. All right, this could be like seeing something bad happening, needing to prevent it before it happens, and then, like, being the one who has to make the bad decision, hard decision. I keep on saying bad decision. I don't feel as though it's a bad decision. I feel like it's a hard decision, and you feel like it's a bad decision. It's not. It's just a hard decision that you have to do. Okay. I feel like you are not revealing the whole truth to the other person, all right? Not revealing every single, like, metaphor to the situation. It's kind of like explaining to a kid that their goldfish died in some sort of way that's not the truth or something like that. You know what I mean? Or I don't know, so they understand it. All right? And I feel like no matter how you explain it to them, they won't understand it, really. They won't. They're gonna walk away from you and be like, no, I don't want to. They're gonna try and create for perfection, but to your detriment. Like, you're not gonna say it the right way to them. Let's put it that way. The Nine of Chalices in reverse, and you're gonna fucking beat yourself up about that, because you yourself feel bad about the subject. Is, you know, like, you don't feel good about it yourself. So the fact that they're gonna react like that isn't gonna make you feel good any better. You know what I mean? So, and it's not necessarily putting an animal down or anything like that, but I feel like it's 2 8s, 8 and 9. This is like steps. It's something that you thought was going to be around a lot longer than you expected. Star in reverse, knowing you're a big deal, but not knowing exactly why. This is low self-esteem right now. Like, feeling real fucking shitty. Feeling real shitty that you gotta be that guy, you know? Like, nobody wants to be that guy, but I don't know. I'm not leaving you like that, don't worry. Fuck on. Get a couple more cards for you. So I'm starting to feel for you. But the Four of Buckets, the Chariot, and the Hierophant. Alright, now, this is going to be a learning experience. This person isn't going to want to hear nothing that you have to say. They're not going to accept any of your offers or forward movement. And this could be like, hey, let's go for a ride. And they're like, no, fucking ride. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything. I'm not happy. Alright? But you standing ground in your forward movement and just, like, low and slow, classic car, like, this energy is very stable. It's tradition, right? It's going to be a learning experience. I feel like this is something that is, like, happens to everyone in some sort of way, you know, like, but you maintain your grounded position of forward movement. We're going to learn from this. The 2 of stencils, and even though it's overwhelming to you, and you may not, you know, and you may so you may have overemphasized about how much it cost you. That is probably what got them going. And, like, they don't even want to hear it. It's like, money is no object to this person on this subject, you know? It's like, it's their dog, you know what I mean? Like, the 10 of spray cans to the devil in reverse, and then it's just like, you know, you're gonna have a hard time moving forward too. This is gonna be something where you're gonna end up having PTSD, possibly highly affected by what other people say. It's gonna end up causing trauma to yourself. I feel like this. Not only is this person going to learn, you're gonna learn a thing or two too. Like, this is gonna be a healing experience for you, all right? And it's gonna cause trauma in some sort of way. And then later on in life, at some point in time, you're going to get over this trauma. Hopefully. I feel like you will. This is going to be like, we're all going to learn from this, all right? From this traumatic experience. So, I hope that resonated with you, made you feel some sort of way. But, let's move the fuck on. Capricorn. 1/31/17. Alright, Cappy. Let's see what we got for Capricorn. Capricorn. Doesn't work like that. Capricorn. Oh, and I went straight to my daughter. Don't call me that. Don't call me. She wants to be called Cindy, you know? Like, I call her Cappy. I call her Cindy Bear, and I call her, like, I don't know, I'm telling you guys my kid's name, but, yeah. I just go through and, like, little nicknames, and every single time she's like, it's not summoning. Alright, the 8 of Chalices, the High Priestess in reverse, the Judgment in reverse, the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, Jesus, the Tiny Elephants in reverse, the 6 of Chalices in reverse, jeez Louise. I feel like an ex is going to be coming back, or someone from the past, like baby mama, baby daddy, someone like that, coming back to you. They possibly were the ones who left in the first place, and here they are. The 10 of Chalices in reverse. It's like I said, they could have been the one who left in the first place because they see greater connections. Like, they were family, but they left. It's like, I want a better fam. And now here they are, coming back, and I don't feel like you're telling anyone, because this isn't anyone's business, right? And I feel like you're having a hard time seeing their point of view, okay? Like, why they left, what the fuck, and why they're even here right now, like, what's up? The Emperor, alright? It's delegation, so I feel like this person is, why is the Emperor there? The 10 of Pentacles in reverse, now. This person may... Alright. So it could be a person that you were in a relationship with before, where, like, they were, like, the masculine part of the relationship, right? And so they're logically thinking through their lives right now. They're not getting very far. They probably need that loving, caring aspect, so therefore they're drawn to you because you're probably the feminine, right? That with the High Priestess and the Tiny Elephants, yeah, you're definitely a feminine, like, energy. And you could be a dude, right? You're just the one who has the more caring side, right? Like, this person just was like, I don't know. They're logically thinking through things. They're the ones who decided what was going on. They're the ones who decided that this wasn't the right connection for them. They're the ones that left. They're the ones who are stuck in the past still. They're the ones who are coming up. And you're the one who's like, I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. This is bad judgment call. It's the 2 of Pentacles. This is overwhelming you. Alright? It's because they're trying to overinvest into money. right? So I feel like they're coming at you for money, kind of feeling. The Fool, all right? You're single, you're probably making money, you know what I mean? Or they feel as though they can fool, like, you, one or the other. One of you guys don't know anything upon the subject, all right? You're very naive to the subject, all right? And that's why this coming together is like happening. The Fool to the Page of Swords. I feel like if you don't know anything about a subject, don't speak upon a subject, okay? This is that. I feel like this is like a warning, all right? Don't be talking to this person about stuff you don't know anything about. Just be like, no, shut them down, because I feel like they're trying to pick you apart about something. Why do I feel that way? The Three of Pentacles in reverse. They do not work well with others. So what the fuck are they doing here? I feel like it's like one of these things. It's like a blast from the past all of a sudden come through. Like, oh, they think they run the place. You know what I mean? But in reality, they're single because they can't work with other people. Like, they do not work well. There could be no communication between the two of you normally, and all of a sudden they're just like, nope. Like, you know, like Snoop Dogg and Half-Baked, and all of a sudden he slides up and he's like, oh, I just quit smoking yesterday. You know, like that energy of all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. What the fuck? You know what I mean? You lying piece of shit. Yeah, you just quit smoking yesterday. Yeah, alright. The Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, no, this person's just gonna end up fucking bringing you more shit. This is saying release that, because they didn't know. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. No. Missed opportunities. Like, no. Dodging bullets over here. Bad judgment call. Don't take anything that is coming in from the past that is offering you something like grand, large, like they know what they're talking about, but they really don't. Alright? They're just, I feel like you're the next logical move. You know what I mean? And you used to know, you know, the Five of Wands. It'll always end up being a silly fight. Like, an X is an X for a reason. This one is no different. This one just thinks that they can tell you what to do. All right, I feel like they can tell you what to do, and you will. So I don't know about that. The Four of Wands. And the Star in reverse. You could have been married to them, and they could have cut your self-esteem. Like, you could have, like, I just don't like it. I don't trust it. Even though it looks good, and I feel like it's like a secure kind of energy, but the King of Swords. Yeah, it is a secure kind of, and it's honest, and it's like a person. I don't know, man. I just feel like my red flags are going up everywhere. It looks like it's okay through the cards, but the Four of Pentacles in reverse, cutting yourself short. I want to say an X is an X for a reason. I want to be like, this person's just using you. But anyways, we're going to move on. Exactly what I think you should do. Anyways, move the fuck on. Aquarius, 137. 59. Aquarius. So, messages for my dear Aquarius. Talk about it. Let's talk clear communication through a silly fight. Something that just like a heated moment, being able to talk it out. Oh, the Lovers, which represents them. You love them. The Mama stencils in reverse. You love them, but they like you need a bubble bath from them. Like, they just grant your energy. And walking the fuck away to take care of yourself. This is walking away from stage. Should I stay or should I go? Go. Go, go, go. Go take a bubble bath. And that represents you. You need to take a minute. To the Seven of Stencils. Now, this person has been around for a while. I feel like you just need to, like, ground your energy. Alright? Because you feel the need to walk away from them. The Mama brushes. You love this person, but they're jealous as fuck. When Mama brushes in reverse, no. This person is just like... And you could possibly get jealous about them too, because they're throwing off this sexy vibe. The Ace of Spray Cans, this is being able to, like, this is a person you can talk to. Very, very good communication. Like, when this person is jealous, they let you know. Like, they do not fucking hide that at all. It's very open. The Ace of Buckets, like, this person's like, this is my fucking person, mine. You know what I mean? It's a very jealous type of energy, but it's just because they fucking like you a lot. The Papa Spray Can's coming out like an asshole though. And it's in reverse. Like, this is a very blunt asshole. Like I said, mine. Like, they're very to the point. They can come across as being very harsh and like about their love. This is hard love. Like, they're a person who is hard to love. The Five of Spray Cans, they could run. They could be like manipulative. All right, this is a person into the Judgment. Now, this is a very loving person, very possessive. This is a very a great, lovely person. This is a lovely person. Don't get me wrong. Like, I see why you like them. Like, you love them yourself. You just need a minute from them. You need a minute from them. They're fucking stressing you the fuck out. They're being aggressive in how much they're loving you. It's like someone who like wants to be all up in your fucking bubble, and you're like, get the fuck away from me. Like, I just want to go take a minute. The High Priestess. And it says fuck this imperialist bullshit on top of it to the way they're acting. I feel like it's just they're dancing around a subject. All right? Tell me how you really feel. Let me tell you that. The world. I feel like you're doing something that's really stressing them out. Talking to someone, doing something that's they're like, you just gotta end that. Like, stop. It's bugging me out. I can't stop thinking about it. It's giving me PTSD about like and the Hermit. Like, nah. Like, it makes them want to run. It makes them want to get away from you. It makes them fucking and it's too funny because all they want to do is smother you. But the fact that you're doing this one thing that's really, like, I feel like making them jealous and everything. Like, I keep on thinking of the little Nemo birds, you know, might, that. So I feel like it's just easier if you know what I mean? And I feel like this is really, like, all right, this is a codependent vibe, all right? And I feel like you're in it, all right? You're in it like you have no choice about it. You love this person. You're very magnetically connected to this person, so I'm not here to tell you break up with a person like this or disregard a person like this because I feel like you just need a break, right? This is a person who you normally can vibe with, but they're having a moment, right? But you're doing something that's just making them not feel comfortable and triggering them and getting them jealous. The Justice and to the Papa stencils. Now, I don't feel like whatever you're doing is necessarily wrong. I feel like you are just doing what you have to do. It's fair and balanced. It's nothing, you're not doing wrong to anyone, right? But I feel like this person feels like you are. So, communication helps with that. Clear communication helps with that, okay? Like, that is my best advice, is clear communication. Wine and dine them. Take them out on a date. Get them excited about the future. Like, make them know, like, that's not how it is. Like, that's not how it is. There's no regretting the time put into each other. Like, no regrets. No regrets, right? To the Two of Spray Cans, making a decision. This is just making a decision to, like, I feel like how you're going to end up talking to them in a sweet way without them stressing you out. So, take a minute, go take a bubble bath, smell, smoke about it, drink about it, do whatever you got to do, chill. Smoke and chill, smell about it. And then talk to them, all right? So where you can handle this energy that they're throwing off, because they're throwing off an intense energy. Very intense. All right, so we're moving the fuck on to Pisces. Oh, Pisces. Ace of Chalices and the Fool. Ooh. That's... Alright, Pisces. This has been coming up for Pisces in my readings lately. About, like, someone who wants to offer you, like, it all. A new beginning of love. The Eight of Wands in reverse, and you're really, really resisting it. You're pumping the... Whoa, pump the brakes, pump the brakes. Two of Pentacles in reverse to the Tower in reverse. And when you're like, whoa, pump the brakes, you're making this person feel like they're less than, like they're dropping the ball. Like, this isn't how I expected it to go. I feel like they were expecting you to fucking be down, and you're not. So they're like, this is not how I expected it to work, but we're gonna do it anyways. It's not wanting to do this, but okay. Accepting it and doing it and having it come out better than what they expected. The fact that you probably are rejecting them is overwhelming. Three of Wands, so they're going to have to go outside the box and do something different here now, aren't we? Alright, with the Nine of Swords in reverse, but what's the point? Alright. I'm being really, really caught up on the fact, overthinking that, oh, well, now we got to do something different, because you, Pisces, want to take things slow. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is not wanting to get up and go. Not wanting to, no, slow down and just give yourself a little bit of self-worth here. What's the Tower about? The Judgment in reverse. It was bad. So your rejection possibly is making this person again, be like, I made a bad decision. This is not how I, like, this person over here, I feel like is crushed. Alright? Alright. To the Queen of Pentacles, this ultimate working parent, though, you're just doing what you like, taking care about. Like, I feel like you're making a mature decision, Pisces. You're making a very mature decision to put this person in their place and be like, slow your fucking roll. Like, chill. All right. The Three of Wands, we gotta figure something out. Like, you gotta step outside your box here. Like, I know you're crushed and you're expecting this to be this way, but guess what? It's not. Fights are like, oh, fuck no. Nay. Alright, am I right? The Six of Swords. This is moving. It could be wanting to move in together real fast or something like that. Or forward movement. We're gonna have to move forward differently. Or it could be like wanting to get married or something like that, and then you being like, no, pump the brakes. That's too much, too fast, too soon. Let's slow down. How about we move in together first? Kind of idea. Alright. To the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is meeting the King and the Queen of Pentacles are both on the table. The King is in reverse. The Queen is upright. Nope. The Queen is in reverse. Nope. Right. Hold on. They're both in reverse. Alright. You are a matching pair. Alright. And when you I feel like one here is just a little overwhelmed about how matchy you are, how grounded you guys make each other feel. But it's like, well, take a minute, take time, really, really take care of ourselves here. We need to, like, forward movement of what's best for us. Like, not jumping into something that's, like, not a good idea. Like, if I'm not feeling it the same way you're feeling it, then it's not a good idea. And I feel like you're like, whoa, slow down. The Ten of Chalices. This is family. This is a secret you don't want to tell anyone. Like, you couldn't tell your family. Like let's put it that way. Like, because I feel like it would be so, because I feel like you guys probably haven't even moved in together or anything like that. It's just like, let's go get married right now. You know what I mean? No. Now, you definitely, again, you love this person. Like, you do. The Two of Chalices. Abso-fucking-lutely you do. You would marry this person in a heartbeat. I feel like you would. But, like, come on. Like, don't go too fast. The Six of Chalices in reverse. Stepping out of the past, moving into the future. Like, just getting over exes, make sure everything's good. Two of Wands with definition crazy, doing the same thing over and over and over again. I feel like you've rushed into shit like this before with others, and you don't want to do that again. I feel like you feel like it'll ruin the relationship. Probably would. Alright. The Queen of Chalices. This is having a cup of care and nurturing and caring for the fact that I feel like you understand that this person feels this way. You get it. But a rejection is God's protection. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Rejection is God's protection, man. It's not coming up. You're missing opportunities and stuff like that, but I wouldn't worry about it. The King of Swords. If I was going to be a king or a queen, it would be of the swords because he does not lie. Now, and we have a king and a queen of swords, like a king, a queen working on it. And the Four of Pentacles, like saving up, like working your way up to that kind of momentum. All right. This is Pisces. Pisces is making the adult decisions here, and this is really good. You're keeping this other person in their lane, because there is a lot of like, let's do this. Let's go make bad decisions together. You know what I mean? And like, it's just kind of like slowing down. There is lots of love there, and I feel like this is going to grow into something very mature and something beautiful. But it's like saving for it, making sure that it's done right, and not in a rushed manner. All right, Pisces is pumping the brakes on something, and good for you. One more, and then we're moving on. The Two of Brushes in reverse. Doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results, and kind of not really like knowing how you're going to do it differently, but realizing that this is the same kind of thing. We're going to slow the fuck down. All right? All right. I hope that resonated with you, made you feel some sort of way. Until next time, my friends. I love you guys.